Welcome. In this video, I would like to demonstrate how to use the U.S. Patent and Trade Office, USPTO.gov site, to find patent examiners' comments on patents. So from the main website, you can go to the patent search. Once you're at that site, you will see the pair. It is also over here. Oh, what did it do? Here it is. So we can click here. Well, let's go to the public pair. Why is it taking so long here? Okay. 2, 4, 3, 9, 8, 4, 8, 9. Am I supposed to put a space? It says 1778, I guess. Okay, it worked. What I don't have is a patent number, so let me go to Google Patent, and let's do hip replacement. There's one there. Filed. Is it issued yet? So this is the number that I want here, the application number. See, by default it comes up to application number, that's why I got that. And you can see the designation here of how it should look. So that's what I have. So this brings us to it. We can go immediately over to the status here on the application data, bibliographic data page that comes up. You can take time to look at everything that's on here. That's not my reason here to instruct you for that, just to take a look at the status. So we don't want it to be issued, or maybe it would be, but what we want to do is go to image file wrapper here. And so this is a non-final rejection that was sent out. Looks like this is relatively new. So there's another non-final rejection. So what I want you to look for are either non-final rejections or final rejections, because what you discover from those is that this comes up in 8 pages when you, in this format. You can see there are 8 pages. You have to click from page to page. There are other ways of downloading the entire PDF, but we can just click here. The exercise related to this is to go through and to see what's going on. Mostly I want you to look at the disposition of claims. 1 through 21 are pending, and 1 through 21 are rejected. So let's go and see why they were rejected. So this is the learning experience. So here's something about drawings. Then claim rejections. The following is a quotation of the first paragraph of this section, right, of the U.S. Code. And then you can see these claims are rejected under that with some explanation. These claims, right, is not enabled and not enabled. And then the claim rejections again. These are rejected under the 112 as being indefinite or failing to particularly point out and distinctly claim the subject matter which applicant regards as the invention. So you can get more information. So the idea is to go through one or more of these on one or more patents, such that you can understand a patent examiner's review, how they refer to the U.S. Code to reject claims. And you will note that all they do is either accept or reject claims. They might make statements about the text of the, or maybe figures where things are inappropriate. But remember, what a patent examiner does is they examine the claims, because the only thing that gets patented are your claims. The text of the patent application basically back up or defend your claims. So other things that you can do after we know obviously that this continued after the first non-final rejection. Sometimes you'll see a final rejection, and then you'll be able to follow through to see what is returned. So here's a revision of claims, most likely up here in response to that non-rejection. So you can also follow through to see how the patent attorneys responded to the first non-final rejection, and you can follow through the whole history to see how patent examiners review the patent application, use the US code to reject or accept them, and then you can follow through to find how the attorneys, so here are claims, notice of publication, so here's a final rejection. Okay, so a final rejection is still ongoing. So a final rejection, they're like, they're trying to get tough with you, and you still have some hope, even though it says this action is final. So 1, 2, 5 through 7, 10, 13 through 15, 18, and 19 are pending, and then they are rejected. And again, you can go through and see the reason for the rejection by the patent examiner. So that was a final rejection, just to keep going with this. Asked for some extension of time, fee, no doubt. Wonder what this is. Remarks. Amendment is filed. Application notes. So you can read through and see what is the process of going from a non-final rejection to a final rejection, to having the attorneys work through it again, submitting the claims. This is the revised claims and some reasoning for the revision and their arguments and contention of the non-final or final rejections. And in this case, another 9-page final, even though it says non-final, it says final anyway. And this action is, so this action is final and this action is non-final. I don't know what that means exactly, but anyway, that's why you pay your patent attorneys a lot of money to figure out all that. Applicant's arguments filed have been fully considered. Applicant has added the following limitations to all claims: wherein the anterior offset of the neck relative to the stem occurs in the sagittal plane without lateral displacement of the head, blah, blah, blah. It's generic to the 3 embodiments. So hopefully this will intrigue you enough to go and to take a look and discover what's going on here. If you are doing this for one of my courses, I have an assignment for you to review a patent review. So I want a brief summary in your own words of the actions of the patent examiner, reasons for rejection of certain claims, just to demonstrate that you found a patent, you read over the patent. Obviously you have the list of the information about the patent that you can get either there on the USPTO, obviously published documents here. You can view the full text in the image, right? So you can go there, or of course it was shown here. Okay, so you would need to obviously report the title and maybe the number of the patent application that you reviewed, the review of, and then as noted, summarizing one or more of the judgments of the patent examiner to demonstrate that you indeed went through the process and learned something. So I hope you appreciate the presentation that I've made here, and this supplements whatever other videos you may find or reading materials you might find, and appreciate your time and attention.